All right, so we're at the next section now. I was playing with the second verse, and I thought some like vocoder might sound good for it, which means I have an idea for a vocal line. I'm gonna sing a little bit. We're gonna record it, and then we're gonna add vocoder effects. I'm gonna use a plugin called Ovox from Waves. There's a lot of them out there. There's Vocal Synth. There's native FL Studio vocoder tool as well. But I don't like that one as much. I like Ovox, so I'm gonna use that one. So let me show you how to set that up. So you're going to need to have installed your if you have an audio interface. So at the beginning of the training, we talked about things you could buy to set up your home studio. One of the ones I mentioned was a Focusrite, and it either had one input or two inputs, depending on if you're playing and singing at the same time, that type of thing. They have them with 24 inputs, up to there. But I think for our purposes, for the home studio, one or two should work for you. I talked a little bit about having a microphone, a stand, shock mount. This has a Chaotica eyeball. There's probably lower cost versions of this as well if you're on a budget. But it isolates the sound around the microphone, so it's just focused on the vocal. And then I've got an extra set of headphones, but you can use the same headphones that you have. If you're curious, I'm using Status Audio CB1s, which are under $100. I think they're like $60. Like, I think they're even that cheap. But I love the sound quality on them, right? And I get good mixes. I'm always getting complimented on my mixes, even though I'm using cheap headphones. So, hold on. Status Audio. I'm going to see if I can find it real quick. Just to see how much they are. And this will probably be in US dollars. Status Audio. All right, it's not statusaudio.com. It is statusaudio.co. Or no, status.co. Sorry. All right. Let me bring this over. I'll show you real quick. About, shop. All right, got a bunch of ads. Get out of here, ads. We'll close. Can we close this out? Okay, shop. Headphones. I'll show you the ones I have. I have the earbuds as well. They're really nice. $59. So if you're looking for a good... Oh, and it looks like they've made this like cushion part a little smaller too, so they're a little more streamlined. $59 for some studio headphones, and they're really good quality. So I just wanted to share that with you in case you don't have a good set. All right. So let's go ahead and set this up to record. So I have my audio interface already set up. And the first thing I want to do is change the ASIO in the audio settings and switch it to the audio interface instead of the native one that I have now. So right now I've got these headphones plugged directly into my laptop, and the audio is coming directly out of the laptop. As soon as I change the ASIO, it's going to switch it to the audio interface instead. So let me go ahead and do that. Options, audio settings. We're going to go to audio, and here is the ASIO. I have it on the native FL Studio. Fast Track Solo is the one that I have for this one. So there we go. That goes to my audio interface. It's not it's from Avid. It's the company that bought Pro Tools. That's the audio interface that I have. I'd rather have a Scarlett, to tell you the truth. This one is kind of buggy and has some static, and I haven't enjoyed it since I've had it, so I wouldn't recommend that one. It's called what is it? Fast Track Solo, I believe. I wouldn't get that one. I'd stick with Scarlett. But we switched it over. So let me switch my headphones, because I have a different set of headphones plugged into the audio interface. So I'm just switching those out to these. All right, there we go. And I've got the microphone behind me. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me make sure I can hear it. I can. All right. Now we're going to switch, create a channel that we can record on. So I'm going to go to our mixer. I'm going to use the first unused channel. I'm not sure if that one's being used or not, but I'm gonna call this one. I right clicked. I'm gonna rename it Record, or REC, so I know it's record. I like to color it red just so it's obvious which one it is. There we go. All right. And on this channel, I'm gonna on the input, I'm going to change this to N12, so it'll record in stereo. I'm going to hit yes. All right. And I'm going to hit the record. Oh, you can see already that 1, 2, test, test. The levels are going up when I talk into that microphone. Looks like it's only recording in mono. Let me switch it to N1. Okay, let's try it now. There we go. That's better. Okay. So you can see louder, louder, louder. The levels go up when I talk into the microphone. We now have a live recording channel. I'm going to record I'm going to pause the video now. I'm going to record the audio, and then you can see how it shows up in the interface. All right, I did want to show me recording real quick, just so you can see what it's like. And then you can always hit Control Z if you have a bad take, and then that way it will erase it from, taking up storage on your laptop. It'll get rid of that vocal take altogether if you just Control Z. I'm probably going to have a couple of bad takes because I'm not even exactly sure what I want to sing yet. And the good thing about using a vocoder, though, is if you don't have a perfect performance, it's okay. It'll fix all of that, and I'll show you how to do that. So let's go ahead and hit record. I have the settings where it will give me a 4-count count off, like a metronome before singing. So here's what that looks like. All right, now I'm going to hit Control Z. I'm going to try it again. This button arms it. Sorry, trying to do too much at once. This button right here, this red button, arms it. All right, that is... Oh, I think I'm talking into this microphone still for recording the video. That is it for recording. Now we're going to move on to adding this to a vocoder. Hey, what's going on? I hope you've enjoyed this training. This training is just part of a larger course, so if you want to take the whole course, just go to this playlist right here. Also, if you subscribe to my channel, you're going to get a lot of information on how to get your music into TV and film. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and subscribe, comment, like, all of those things. Let's go.